Thursday. Should we go ahead and record? It is Thursday, October 27th, 2022. John, can you please establish a quorum?
Sure. Commissioner Couture,
Present.
Commissioner Janjigian is absent. Commissioner Moore,
Present.
Commissioner Tasic,
Here.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Present.
Chair Waldman.
I'm here.
We have 5 of the 6 members present.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. And this may be a late meeting, or a long meeting. So I hope everyone had a chance to look and review the agenda prior to the meeting. Let's kick it off with something hopefully pretty quick. Meeting minutes. Did everybody have a chance to look at the meeting minutes from our last meeting on September 22nd?
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody have any
So moved.
changes?
So.
I do, actually.
Okay, Janet?
So there was it's a nit, but it's, I just want to make sure they're accurate. So for potential future agenda items, we did discuss at the last meeting, putting in the community art engagement potential projects as an agenda item to discuss. So I think with that correction, I think then the minutes are good to go.
I'll second it.
So John, do we make a motion to accept the meeting minutes with the change, or how does it work?
Yep, that's what I heard from Vice Chair Corrigan, was that
Okay.
it was to adopt them with the change.
Okay, so let's go ahead and have John check and make sure that people are okay with that.
Okay. Half a second. It was Terry, you seconded it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Commissioner Couture,
Yes.
Commissioner Moore, Commissioner Moore,
Jen, you're on mute.
we'll come back to Commissioner Moore. Commissioner Janjigian,
I didn't get it because I've been trying to get your email. I couldn't get it. I finally found it. I just got on, sorry.
okay. The motion was to approve the minutes from the last meeting with a change to
I approve.
add. Okay.
Yeah.
Commissioner
Yes.
Tasic. We'll come back. Vice Chair Corrigan,
Yes.
Chair Waldman,
Yes.
Commissioner Moore,
Yes.
and Commissioner Tasic. Commissioner Tasic seems to have stepped away. So motion passes with 5 voting in the affirmative.
Okay, it looks like we have some members of the public who have joined us. So normally I would ask for comments for items that are not on the agenda, and I didn't do that, but we do have a few people have shown up. So I'm going to ask if members of the public have any comments for items that are not on the agenda, as long as John says it's okay to backtrack on that.
That is fine.
Okay. Either Laura or Maddie, did you have any comments?
Yeah, well, it's a comment actually that's on the agenda, but I have somewhere I have to be at 6, so I don't know how you want to deal with it.
I'm sorry, you have what?
A comment on item number 4, but I have to go to something at 6 o'clock. So I don't know if you'll get to item 4 by 6 o'clock.
We might.
Okay, well, I'll be here till 6 o'clock. So
Okay,
it's not something that's not on the agenda.
okay. And then I'll go ahead and call out for the public to make a comment for every agenda item until we don't have members of the public visiting. All right, next item on the agenda is election of chair and vice chair. John, do you handle this or do I handle this?
You as chair can ask for nominations for chair and vice chair.
Okay, so I will ask for nominations for chair if anybody wants to step up. It's a fun job.
Is it possible for me to re-nominate Chair Waldman?
Yes, it is.
I'll second that motion.
John?
So we have a nomination.
Do we-
Um,
Do we have anybody else?
So typically with a nomination, we would then vote on that, and if it passes, then it passes. If it doesn't, then we can reach out or ask for further nominations. So if you like, I can take the roll call vote.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Commissioner Couture,
Yes,
Commissioner Janjigian,
Yes,
Commissioner Moore,
Yes.
Commissioner Tasic,
Yes.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Yes.
Chair Waldman.
If I say no, is that bad? Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
great.
Okay. For
Congratulations.
vice chair, I would like to renominate Janet, who I think has only had 1 or 2 months of being vice chair.
I second.
Okay. Commissioner Couture,
yes,
Commissioner Janjigian,
Yes,
Commissioner Moore,
Yes.
Commissioner Tasic,
Yes.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Yes, and thank you.
Chair Waldman.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
All right, John, can the minutes reflect that Lucy joined us? Because when you took the initial roll
Yep,
call, he
I've got
wasn't
it.
here. Okay, perfect. All right. And I'm going to reiterate what I said a little earlier. We have a lot to go through today. So we're going to go through our first call for art, which is our Every Child is an Artist, which was a call for art for children's art for the community center. John, I sent you, before we go into it, I sent you the schematic from the architect for the wall, just to remind people of the dimensions of the two portions of the wall that we have. If you could just bring this up quickly. I think one is 16 and some odd feet and the other is 18 and some odd feet. Okay, so there's 2 sections here with yellow highlighter. Yeah, one is 16 and 3¼ inches. The other is 18 and 3/4 inches. And in the middle is a window that is kind of frosted, and we have our show title there. All right, thank you, John. Let's go ahead and bring up the entries. I believe we got 24 entries, John. And if I recall, there were 4 that you mentioned to me that 4 people had done 2 entries. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
So before we start going through these, we have a couple ways we can do it. We can vote on them as they're shown or write down the ones that we like and want to include in our show. My thought is maybe we go through them and individually say if we'd like to display them or not. One of the issues we have to think about is when I wrote the copy for the show, I did say everything had to come framed and ready to hang. And it appears to me that some of the works are not framed and ready to hang, and they were supposed to be 2D works as well. I think we got at least one 3D work that will fall by the wayside. So I'm hoping that everybody who is accepted will be able to have their piece framed.
Monica, can I interrupt?
Yes, go ahead,
You
Terry.
didn't ask for public comment yet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
My bad.
No, you're not bad.
Well, we have guests from the public. So before we start on this agenda item, is there any comment from the public? No? Okay. John, let's go back to our previous picture.
Okay.
And John, does every picture that we're going to see have a name associated with it?
Yes, so every picture I put either I either typed in the name with the title of the piece, or for example, the second piece, the artist put their name and the title of the piece on it.
Okay.
cute.
Could I also ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
do we have, is there enough room for all of these pieces with the exception of the 3D sculpture to be on the wall or not?
And the exception of the multiple artists, I mean, multiple pictures by the same artist.
But-
I think there are. I sent John the most recent picture. I went by the community center the other day and took a photo. One side, I think, had 7 pieces. One had 5, but the side with 5 had a very, very large piece. John, did the artists or the guardians of the artists include the measurements for the pieces that they submitted?
I will have to look at the actual applications. If you give me just a minute, I can take a look. I can't recall if that was part of what we asked for or not.
Okay. But
It's-
Terry, I think that might be a good idea because then nobody's feelings are hurt. And we show appreciation for all the artists who submitted.
So you're saying we should go ahead and anybody that did multiple pictures, just go ahead and do it?
We can discuss that as a group if we want to accept that or not. But I'm thinking maybe your suggestion of we'll go through the pieces, take a quick look together and decide if we like them as a lot. And then what we can do is hang them salon style, which means you have, multiple, you don't just have one, you have 2, maybe 2 hanging in the same spot, depending on the measurements.
Well, I just to keep the conversation moving, I did review all the pictures and I think there's a great difference in the artists and the style and the colors, etc. So I'm happy with all of them as long as there's enough room. And if there's not enough room, then we only take one picture from an artist who's done more than one.
Fair enough.
Do we need to make a motion on that, John?
Yes, I would.
Terry, would you like to
I'm
make a
happy to
motion?
make that motion. I move that we approve to take the applicants' exhibits for all of them except for the 3D one. And if we don't have room for multiple ones from the same artist, we take one from each of that artist.
Second that.
Can I ask for the commission to do one thing after we take the vote? And that is identify which of the pieces from the artists that have multiples that you would prefer over the other.
I think I did that, so I just got to look at them again.
But as a group, we should go through them.
That would be my request, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and Vice Chair Corrigan, you seconded that? Is that
Yes,
correct?
I did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Commissioner Couture,
Yes.
Commissioner Janjigian,
Yes.
Commissioner Moore,
Yes.
Commissioner Tasic,
Yes.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Yes.
and Chair Waldman.
Yes.
Motion passes 6-0.
All right, John, could you take us through the ones with the artists with
Yes.
multiple entries, please?
Devon's the first one, Devon Shaw,
Yeah.
and it's number 7 and 8.
Yep, so Devin had Cat and Dragon and Flower and Power.
And I like Flower and Power better.
I kind of like the cat because we have a lot of dog stuff in the city.
Can we see the dog one a little again? I mean, the cat
The
one?
cat,
VMAX cat. I don't know what that is, but it's cute.
Yeah.
do we want to do a majority vote?
Sure.
That seems the fairest. Should we start with the first one? Everybody gets one vote and then whichever gets the majority wins.
Should we
John,
first?
you want to call it out for Cat and Dragon?
Sure. Perhaps what we'll do is See, if we were meeting in person, we could just raise hands. Perhaps what we'll do is I will call the commissioners and you let me know your preference. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Sounds great.
Okay. Let me,
I have a question. May I just ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was wondering if we should see them all first and then see if there's too many flowers or too many cats, you know what I mean?
Well, we already made a motion and accepted the motion that we would take
Okay.
everything minus the people who
Okay.
had
Okay,
submitted
sorry.
more than one.
Sorry, yeah.
okay. Commissioner Couture,
Flower and power.
Commissioner Janjigian,
Cat and dragon.
Dragon. Commissioner Moore,
Flower and power.
Commissioner Tasic,
I'm gonna go for cat. Sorry, Terry.
I don't care.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Cat and dragon.
and Chair Waldman.
I have to go with cat and dragon. Sorry, Terry.
It's okay. Dragons are a big thing right now. Trust me, I know.
Hey, I voted for the flowers too. It's okay, I'm not offended.
No, I'm not, nothing, well, only lying offends me, as you well know. Okay, so Evan King, I think was the next one. No, sorry.
No, it's Lucy.
um,
So Lucy submitted Cutie Pie
Oh, cute.
That's so cute.
and the Love Frog.
Oh,
Oh,
he's cute.
this is so hard.
The love frog. And can we look at the
So-
other one?
Cutie Pie,
Cute. Oh, he's so cute. Hmm,
and Love Frog. I'm sorry that I can't put them next to each other.
that's okay.
That's why I have two computers.
There you go.
All right, John. you
Okay.
wanna-
We're gonna go the opposite direction. Chair Waldman,
I have to go with cutie pie.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Cutie pie.
Commissioner Tasic,
Yeah, cutie pie.
Commissioner Moore,
Cutie pie.
Commissioner Janjigian,
Cutie pie,
and Commissioner Couture.
Cutie pie.
Okay,
unanimous.
yep. Okay, I believe the next one
Yeah,
is
Marcy.
Macy Scholes. She
Oh,
has
Macy.
two portraits. This one and this one.
Hmm, cute. Oh,
With that one, you really ought to allow both.
John, if
That's
you
a-
zoom out, can you see both of them together?
I will certainly try. But I don't know how.
There we go.
You know, on this one, I almost want to say maybe they should both go because they're really one portrait, but different versions. Is that possible? Because they really are.
I like that idea, Dana. If we can do it. So let's have a vote that if we can fit both of them in, we will. If we don't, then let's pick one.
I do like them both.
Okay, well, and the motion, the original motion that was approved was to accept all pieces. But if there's not enough room to pick one from each artist,
And this will be exception to that rule.
but is it
Okay.
okay to have favoritism and exceptions?
It's actually consistent because we're right now, if there's enough room, both come in. So, but what John's saying is that he just needs, if we can't fit all of them, we said that only one per artist. So we do need to pick one now. I think that's right.
I think so.
I wouldn't say it's favoritism. I mean, none of us know the artist, so it's not.
I know, but it is breaking the,
They really are. Oh,
But
okay,
if we have one artist with two and the others only have one, it
Not
seems
fair.
unfair.
it's unfair. Yeah.
Oh, life's fair. I didn't know that.
Well,
Move on. Move
all
on.
right, John, you wanna go around the circle?
sure. Commissioner Moore,
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Commissioner Tasic,
Yeah, I'll go with the first one.
Commissioner Couture,
First one,
Commissioner Janjigian?
The top one, is that the first one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Vice Chair Corrigan
First one.
and Chair Waldman.
First one.
Okay, and then, sorry, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can read the names. Go down.
So happy. Oh,
I think that's it.
There was one more that had multiple, wasn't there?
Not on my notes.
oh, cute.
Okay.
Let me. Sorry, I'm just doing one last scroll through to make sure I didn't miss one that had multiple. No, that was it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait,
go through a
there
little
was
bit of.
one. Sorry, I'm sorry. There
You
was
found
one.
one?
There was one more.
Okay.
Sure. It's Arwen. Arwen had this one, which is COVID variants,
Of this
and
one.
then this one, which is use your wings.
Oh, this is hard.
Who's cute?
Oh,
Life is cruel. John, you want to go around the circle again?
Yes. Let's see here. Commissioner Janjigian.
the top one,
COVID. Okay.
yes.
Commissioner Couture,
Use your wings.
Commissioner Moore,
COVID.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
Use your wings.
Chair Waldman,
I'm a sucker for googly eyes, the COVID one.
and Commissioner Tasic.
I'd say use your wings. I'm trying to forget about COVID.
Okay. We have 3-3 split.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Can I
Anybody want
offer?
to change their vote?
Can I offer one bit of information?
Yes.
If they are going to be framed, I
Yeah,
don't know how the googly eyes will work in a frame.
correct.
All right. So then the
As
preference
fun
would
as
be
it
for the-
as fun as it is, it may not be practical.
Mhm.
Could we put that in the city council chamber for when it opens?
Why? No, we don't want to talk about COVID anymore. We're done with it.
And now I know why Mr. Maginot is the advisor to the Art Commission.
Okay,
Okay.
I take back what I said. So I agree with John's comment. I think that the use your wings piece would have to go first if based on framing. All right, now that we've made some choices, I'm going to go through a little bit of bookkeeping on this agenda item before we go on to the next agenda item. First one, John, you'll be able to order the lettering for us to hang up and to arrange for it to be hung up, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We need to tell the folks that, let's actually pick a installation day. I don't know about anybody else and their schedules. For me, Mondays are a good day and we need to give people enough time to get things framed and to the city. I'm thinking maybe November 14th, which is a Monday.
Mhm. What
Yeah.
We'll
time?
need at least, we could start maybe 11.
I'm not available till after 5, but I'm happy to help in the evening. If that's a possibility.
Okay, I think that this community center would not be open during the the evening.
Okay.
I
I'm
could
sorry, I
do a
can't help.
Wednesday as well.
I'm back in the office full time, so I can't go. I'm
I
sorry.
could work, I could do it on Monday at the, oh,
I can come after 11:15.
On Wednesday or Monday?
14th.
are we
Okay,
Monday?
okay.
Wednesday?
Let's make it 11:30 then.
Okay,
Could I make a request, which is that we appoint a subcommittee of no more than 3 commissioners who will work on this?
Okay,
Is that all right?
I can volunteer.
I can do it.
I can volunteer.
Can the subcommittee work on, can they ask someone like Terry to come and help install if she's not on the subcommittee?
Oh,
I would suggest not.
well then Terry, if you want to take my spot.
it's okay, Janet, you can have it.
No, I just was doing it because of, not like no one else was available. This is kind of your project, so I want to give you the opportunity.
Okay, I'm happy to take it. Thank you.
Okay, and as a subcommittee, I'll send out some email maybe later today. We need to work on communicating to the current artists that their pieces are going to be taken down to pick them up. Work with John to communicate to the new artists that their pieces need to be framed. They need a copy of their entry sheet on the back of the art, and by what day to get it to the community center in order for us to hang. And last time we had people show up a day or two late. I'd really like to not have that happen this time. And work on getting labels done as well. Okay,
So will we meet at 11 or 11:30?
well, I'm thinking 11:30, and if it needs to be pushed back, Terry, you'll let us know for the installation. If your meeting's gonna run late that day.
Oh, my meeting won't run late. It's a standing meeting.
Okay, okay. All right, let's go ahead and go on to agenda item 4, but before we do, we do have some guests from the public, so I'm going to ask for public comment on agenda item 4, Art Without Walls. Maddie or Laura, do you have any comments?
I'm just here as a backup for Maddie, but apparently she's not here. I'm with Arts Los Altos, and we've been working on trying to get murals on private property and some sculpture, but we have focused in the downtown area around 3rd Street between Main Street and Whitney. We've got 3 or 4 installations there, and then one nearby on the Town Crier building. And so our thought was there are 2 spots on the corners of Main and 3rd that we were hoping the Arts Commission would consider putting sculpture. Maddie, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Did you talk about the art on 3rd concept?
No,
No.
I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that.
Okay, so previously we've come to you guys that don't know us, we started Arts Los Altos, and previously we've come to an Arts Commission meeting to try to create a project. We had an inspiration to create a concept called Art on 3rd. We walked 3rd Street with the city manager and with John Maginot and Anthony, and we've kind of concentrated there, putting several murals. And we saw that you guys have this selection tonight, a lot of choices to put sculptures up. And I know you want to put them at the parks and all over the city, but we were hoping you could think about 3rd Street and collaborating with us for this concept called Art on 3rd. And as Laura mentioned, those 2 spots, and then anywhere between Main Street and Whitney, there's nothing. It's so blank, and there's a lot of spaces along 3rd Street there. And then also in front of the State Street Market, there's some spots there, and I know they would love to have sculptures in front of the market too on 3rd. So the ones that we were talking about in front of Chase Bank are already designated rectangular spots. They were in the landscaping concept that the city created a while back. And then the same with the one on, the one that's in front of like the stone building on the corner, right across the street from Chase Bank. So they're both designated spots that don't have any sculptures. They used to, but they don't have any now. And it'd be great if you could put one at each of those too. Okay, that's it. I don't know if you have any questions for us.
Hi, this is Janet. I have a question for you. First of all, thank you both for coming to the meeting. Just so I'm clear on where it is. So Chase Bank is on the corner, and then I think it's another bank. Is it Bank of the West that's across the street?
Yes,
that-
but it's the other across the street. So the stone building, not the brick building, but the one with the stonework. And right now there's no merchant in the building on the corner.
Oh, with the empty, that what used to be a women's clothing store? The
Yes.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure I understood you correctly. So thank you.
And Maddie, when you say the stone building, is it owned by someone whose last name is Stone, or is it made, it's made of, the facade is stone?
The facade is stone. It's not
Okay.
owned by someone named Stone.
Okay. Does anybody else have any other questions? All right. Thank you guys for coming, and you're welcome to stay too.
Yeah, I have to
Thank
go.
you
but
very
thank
much.
you
I have
guys
to
for
go as
listening.
well.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great
Thank
meeting.
you. All right, John. So this, I'm the only person, John and I are the only people, but I'm the only commissioner left who has done this before. When we go through a call for art for sculpture, it's like one of the most fun things we do. John even agrees. I think there was a smile on his face. And we don't actually have a number that we are looking for, nor do we have a list of locations. As we go through them, we can perhaps think about locations we like a piece, we could think about a location it might be good for. I did want,
Can I just say?
sorry, go
sorry to
on, go ahead,
interrupt,
Dana.
Well, so back in June, when the subcommittee gave a presentation, we, with the help of John, identified 9 spots. So there are, I mean, that doesn't mean it's limited to 9 spots, and it sounds like from the public now we have additional spots. But we did identify 9 spots, just to let you know, and we, you know, we had them listed. I can show you if you later on in the meeting, we can refer to the
Okay.
slide, because I have the slide now. So just let me know when you want to see it.
Perfect. And so then let me suggest we go through the pieces. Maybe, John, in the past, we've kind of, like you said, when we're in person, we kind of give a thumbs up or a thumbs down in person. Perhaps as we scroll through them, based on comments, we can either decide yes or no. There were some that were 2D, and I don't think those are appropriate. And there are 2 artists, Adrian Littman and Kirk Sees, who applied, who either we already have pieces of theirs or we are destined to get a piece of theirs. So we may want to drop them from consideration. But we'll see what they've supplied. All right,
Okay.
walk us through, John.
Sure. So first piece is titled Vortex, and I apologize that some of the sizing is off, but this is the first piece titled Vortex.
How do people feel about this?
I like it.
I like it.
I like this piece because it will be easy to maintain and it won't get ruined by the weather. And I don't think it will be harmful to children.
Yes. I like,
Okay,
I hear 4
John?
yeses.
and I'll give a yes as well.
Okay. Right, next piece is titled Transparencies in Time, and appears to be this piece, which I cannot make smaller for the life of me.
Which is also a 3D piece, so I think by definition, it we continue going on.
how does it fair in the outdoors. It looks like it's,
It looks very small, or maybe that's just the demo of the piece,
oh,
the maquette of the piece.
I think it might be a demo. My concerns with this is, I think it will cloud up. Maybe it should be a color like a green or a blue. I'm concerned about the parts where the weather doesn't get to it. It'll get very dusty. I'm also concerned that a little kid could put their hand in there and get stuck.
It does look like, so they listed the measurements as 5.5 by 3 by 4. I don't know if that is inches or feet, but
Make a big
the total weight is 12. So I would assume that those are inches.
Mhm.
Too small.
It reminds me of, this is Spinal Tap when they got the Stonehenge. Let's go on.
and the material, I think, will not withstand the weather and the dust and,
I think it's small enough someone could step on it, so we'll go on.
it will get dust and it will lose its glamour.
It did say in the email that it's a model. But just, it said in the.
Next
Oh,
piece
oh,
is,
right, that was.
sorry, next piece is standing ovation, which is
The flowers,
the flowers, yes.
too fragile.
I think it's too
Fragile.
fragile. I think it's pretty dangerous because it's glass and it could break very easily and we have a nightmare on our hands.
Oh, yeah.
Really pretty, but
It's very pretty. though. I like
I
it.
like it, but I agree with Terry.
yeah.
Not for outdoors and
No.
public place.
I was thinking the only place it could go is maybe the council room when we go back to council, but I don't know what we have planned there, so,
Yeah, it's not for outdoors, it's too fragile.
yeah.
Have we discussed indoor pieces? Are we mostly focused on outdoor?
Mostly outdoor at this time. Actually, I was going to ask for a future agenda item to talk about the city council chambers, but
Great,
Next,
that'd be
next,
good.
next piece is titled Pegasus.
I love this piece.
Oh, nice.
Really? I don't know. This one doesn't speak to me.
I love it.
yeah.
I like it.
John, can you
Mhm.
check the measurements on this piece, please?
All right. 2 by 1 by 10.
And
We'll
those
assume that is
were,
feet.
Wait, it's made out of clay. I don't know if that's like a very
Says it's
durable
says it's
weather resistant and
weather
tamper
resistant.
How about children resistant or,
Oh, yeah. I mean, the kids are gonna touch that, but it looks like it's pretty sturdy to me.
yeah?
It says the artwork total weight is 20, I'm gonna guess pounds. It seems like it's awfully small.
I like it because it lights up, but it needs an outlet.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pass on Pegasus.
It has a charming thing to it, but
You,
it's not sturdy enough, I think, right?
It's hard to tell. It doesn't say what it's mounted to either. And needing an outlet would be problematic as well.
Not necessarily.
oh,
It depends on the location.
That's true, but we'd have to get somewhere, we have to put it somewhere where it could be either through the ground or like we did with the tower, where we could plug it in.
It would not be easy, but it is possible.
Okay. I think that there's a resounding comment from my colleagues that it's looks like it's a little too fragile.
For the
I may s-
outdoors, shouldn't they be mostly metal of some kind? Do you
And my
think?
worry is clay can chip, but
I'm
which I
afraid
shouldn't.
they could throw a ball and it could break the head, you know, a football or a stone or something. That would break it, wouldn't it?
Do we have anybody who wants to speak for Pegasus?
I'll speak for it. I mean, I like it because it seems like it's different than a lot of the sculptures that are installed currently. I like the fact that it lights up. It seems like it would be appealing for children. But that said, I maybe we need more information. Maybe we need to talk to the artist and find out, you know, just how delicate it is.
Yeah.
And then also, you know, talk to Donna and the subcommittee about, you know, where were they thinking of putting it?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree also, because I think it's charming, but is it tough enough to withstand?
So could we then, if we have enough votes, send John to talk to the artist? My suggestion is have John talk to the artist, find out if they have any other installations similar that are in the public. And the person did say it was weatherproof, but is it like kid proof? Because I look at something like this, if it's big enough, people are going to want to put their kids on it and take photos.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I am
maybe we could
happy
set it
to reach
aside.
out to him.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you,
Maybe we could-
John.
Maybe we could set it aside for potential indoor council chambers. For temp, maybe.
Yeah. It's charming.
So maybe what it'll be is we'll come up with a count of that we like, and one of them will require more information because we're not sure about that.
This one requires more information.
Yeah.
Okay. Next piece is the single twist.
I'm intrigued by this one. I like that it has movement to it
Mhm.
almost.
Yeah, it's lyrical.
It does look like there are 3 different pieces.
Oh. Single twist.
My
Or
only
at least-
concern would be the edges, that they wouldn't be sharp or dangerous. But I think that she had said something about that.
If it's a piece that the commission is interested in, I could reach out and ask about edges.
Oh wait, this is small. 6 inches?
No, is
I
that?
think it means,
I
I
I
think
think
it
she
means
meant
5.
feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because this one is
Yeah.
in feet.
5 feet by 2 by 2.
I'm kind of not a fan because it seems kind of plain and when you compare it to the other sculptures we have in the city.
I'm also not a fan.
Yeah,
Hmm. I like it.
I'm kind of on the fence.
Hmm.
I mean, and if-
Why don't we come back to this one?
perfect.
I think it has a free flowing.
And like from different angles, it looks different.
Yeah,
And are we also considering in this discussion, what's coming up, what's going to be on loan and what's going to be sold? Or is that a different discussion? Are we just looking at what we like, right? Or what we think is appropriate for the city right now? Because some of these look like they're for sale. And others
So
look like they're for loan. Yeah.
Part of it is they would be for loan, and the artist is giving the value for the piece. And now that you bring it up, one of the criteria in the past has been if whatever the stipend is, sometimes we get artists sending entries that have a retail value of less than the stipend, and we usually reject those. All right, John.
Okay. Next piece is Cerberus.
Hmm.
I liked number 1. I didn't like number 2. That one I didn't like.
I agree. If I had to choose, I would go with 1, but I don't know. It seems
Let me bring up
I
his
think they're all
website.
the
Number
same.
2, is it just this small?
No, it's 80 inches by 46 by 31. I think it's all the same piece, just different photos of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think there were 2. Yeah,
Powder coated aluminum.
it's cute.
Yeah, I would say no.
Why?
I just don't think it's very vibrant. It's not that colorful. We have a lot of silver sculptures in the city.
John, if you can open a tab, if you Google for Matt Babcock Cerberus, you can get a better picture of the piece.
Okay. Mm,
It looks like it might actually be white, at least from the photo I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Powder coated aluminum, yeah.
It could go well near a dog park, you know.
That's what I've been thinking.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it has a nice feel to it.
I mean, it's not like dog park. You don't want Cerberus in your dog park, right? Because he's like crazy hound from hell, but it,
Okay.
I like that it has movement, but could it be too, it looks almost like spaghetti or made of
Yeah.
PVC piping.
It reminds me of intestines. Sorry.
I do like some of this artist's other work that is on the left-hand side of John's screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Mhm.
Do you want to
So
do a
I-
quick around the screen on Cerberus?
sure.
Sure,
Okay. Chair Waldman,
I'm on the fence. I could say no.
Vice Chair Corrigan,
The intestine comment got me over the edge, no.
Commissioner Couture,
Yes.
Commissioner Janjigian,
Yes, I think it's playful and happy.
Commissioner Moore,
No.
and Commissioner Tasic.
I don't have a preference on this one. So
Okay,
if that helps the voting.
we're 2, 2, and 2, so maybe we'll just add it to the maybe pile.
Sorry, how many are we picking total? Are we not limiting ourselves?
We're not limiting ourselves
Okay.
at this time.
Okay.
Fine.
Sorry. Get off of the screen share. Okay,
Thank you for bringing that better version of the picture up, John.
Yep.
That helped.
next
Oh, great.
is Dancing Lone Star. It looks like there may be different versions of it. Yeah, I don't know why the cafe report gives not such
I
great
liked it.
quality.
How, 140 inches? How many feet is that divided by 12?
It's about
It's
13,
got
Almost
point-
12 feet, 12, 13
yeah,
feet.
almost 12 feet.
Okay, that's good.
It's still very pointy though.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
If it's 12 feet though, it's above our height. So it won't
It
hurt.
says it's 11 feet, 8
It's
inches.
above where any child, yeah.
Yeah, even adult, there's no adult 11 feet. So,
I'm confused. Do you think it really looks like a star from that one angle? Because to me, it looks like almost like it
It
hangs,
looks,
but then,
or it looks like a paper plane.
yeah,
is it the same one? The two are, is it the same one, different angles?
I think it's
oh, I
just
see.
the star is a 3D, and from one angle it looks
Oh,
Yeah.
flat dimensional, or 2-dimensional.
Mhm.
Well, I do like that it looks different from different angles.
mhm.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it. I think the height, the size is good. Because everything else has been very short.
I hear 2 like it.
John, I could be convinced that I like it. I think Lucy's got a good comment that it is very tall. If we have a spot where that's appropriate, it could be interesting.
Mhm.
Sorry, that was my cat. John, you want to go around the circle?
Sure, we'll do that. Commissioner Tasic,
I'm kind of lukewarm. I can go either way on this one.
Commissioner Moore,
Yes.
Commissioner Janjigian,
Yes,
Vice Chair Corrigan,
No,
sorry, Commissioner Couture,
Yes,
Chair Waldman.
I could go either way. Can we put this in the pile to review at the end?
I heard 3 yeses and I think 1 no and 2, Okay. We'll put it on.
So we'll
the
come
radar.
back to it.
Come back. Okay. Next one is, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Manohara. Looks like there's different versions of it. Of different
it-
heights.
So 33 inches is pretty short. 120 inches is a good height. Perhaps what we should do is go around and say if we like this style or think it's appropriate for the city.
120 inches is the height.
Yes.
And the other one says 104.
Oh, there's 2 different ones.
And then this
John,
is
you-
the same artist as the previous one as well.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
Mhm.
John, you want to?
Any other not a fans?
not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
We have a majority who are not fans.
Okay. Next one is same artist. It's Capital Art.
Could put this on 3rd Street.
Yeah,
The one I like is the one that says art. There's one that said art.
I think the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's all one piece. It just depends on the way you are looking
at it?
at it.
oh, okay, cool.
Because
It obviously-
it looks like this would say art if you were at the right angle.
I'm a fan then.
Yeah, I think it's a good one.
I hear
John,
3
you want to
yeses.
go around? I could say yes.
It says what it is. Yeah.
They asked for art
Mhm.
on 3rd Street.
Is it not
Okay.
leading the witness?
Okay, same artist, Tolling of the Bell.
I like this one.
I like it too.
I think it'd be cool if we could put it near the fire station, but I know we already have, what is that, Dancing Man?
But we
Step
don't
Up
have,
Art.
we don't have one down by the fire station by Rancho.
Right.
oh,
Well, we have the park though, right there. And then
Oh,
there's
but-
like that, what's
Yeah.
it, a Dancing Man or whatever.
Mhm.
I really like this one. My vote's yes.
So it's 6.5 feet high when it says 80.
I like, it.
What's
Yeah, a little over
13?
6.5.
Right, what's 13 by
So
7?
1 foot. Guessing the width of it is a foot and the depth of it is about 1.5 feet.
Oh, I see, okay.
There's
Maybe,
something similar to, there's something similar to this on Grant, right, in the fire station. Does anybody, as you go down Grant, almost at the corner with Cuesta?
Oh, Mountain View Fire Station?
Yeah, doesn't it have something like this?
it's,
Yes, it
it's,
does.
different, but it's, the hat is affixed to a wall.
Right.
Yeah. On
It's
that
not
one,
indep-
yes.
it's not an independent sculpture, but I like it, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
you know, maybe we could work with the fire department and ask them which fire department they'd like to display it at.
So
is the bell workable? Does that, the middle thing, does it move? So you can ring it?
Oh, God.
Just
Um,
wondering. Question.
I think we woke
I-
Anita up.
I don't know. I would
I
imagine.
thought I was
probably-
muted. I'm sorry.
I would imagine probably not.
Oh, it's better if it isn't actually.
Yes, I agree, because you don't want to be disturbing the fire people while they're sleeping.
Yeah, and then the kids could have, they could be, who knows?
They
It's a
have too
nice
much fun.
tribute, though. It's a nice tribute to our servicemen and women. I think I like it.
I think I heard
John?
two yeses for sure.
I'm yes.
I'm yes.
Okay, I think that's 3.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, that's,
All right, and I'm gonna be outvoted here. I'm not a fan, but I do agree it would be very nice in front of the fire, one of our fire stations.
okay. New artist, Sea Turtle.
Oh my God, I love this one.
I do too, but
John, can we go back to the previous one? Can you confirm with the artist that the bell is not ringable before we enter into any contract on that one?
Yes.
And if it is, maybe it can be muted somehow. He can solidify
You
it.
can just not put the ring thing in there, the little.
Okay.
dangly thing.
Well, if it
I-
doesn't
Yeah.
bother, if it doesn't bother anyone, the ringer, then I don't know if we want to tell them to mute it.
No, I like it there, but I don't know that it should be workable.
I mean, it's good to have that information, and then maybe depending on where you decide to install it, you could check with the people who be hearing the bell. But I think the bell could be kind of fun. Although, the Sound of Music, that bell at the Abbey, where the nuns had to remove it because all the tourists kept ringing it.
If that's aluminum, which I think is what it said it is, it's not going to ring. Aluminum,
Okay.
aluminum doesn't go ding dong.
Perfect.
Perfect, okay.
Okay,
I'm a
Uh,
yes on the turtle.
Is he to be plastered on the ground? How high?
The only problem I have with the turtle is it looks like it's a fairly small, well, 48 is 4 feet. I guess it's not that small, but it would be
14,
on the ground.
mhm.
14 inches high? That's a foot and 2?
Yep.
Mhm.
But it's 4 feet by 4 feet is approximately what it sounds like. John, you want to go around for this one as well?
Sure. I heard Commissioner Couture was a yes. Commissioner Janjigian.
I like him.
Okay.
Yes.
Commissioner Moore,
yes, very cute.
Commissioner Tasic.
Yes.
Okay.
But we should
Um,
ask how it's supposed to be mounted, because I'm not really picturing it. Like,
That was kind of what I wondered,
The
Dana. is-
city could make a concrete little pad for it.
Because if it's supposed to be mounted flat, which is fine, it's going to get crawled on a lot.
mhm.
Yeah, it's too,
Oh, sorry.
John, could you scroll up to the introduction for this piece? If it has anything, it says sculpture has
It
steel
does say-
tabs that allow it to be bolted to a concrete pad.
And it does say it's designed to be outdoors and can be climbed on and touched with abandonment.
oh, okay. And what's he made of in this iridescent?
It is concrete, steel, and glass.
Oh, good. Oh, glass.
Probably the eyes.
I'm
The
guessing the
eye.
eyes are glass.
Oh, well, that's fine. That
Okay.
won't hurt. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's charming.
Okay. Vice Chair Corrigan and Chair Waldman, we didn't get to you guys.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be, yes, I think it could be a lot of fun near a park or somewhere downtown where, kids can have fun with it and the parents can take photos of the kids on the sea
Mhm.
turtle.
Yeah, they can climb him, sit on him.
Yeah.
Okay, the next piece is titled Woman.
Women?
Woman.
Woman.
I
Right.
felt it was kind of dark
Mhm.
and as
Yeah,
sad and gloomy. So I'm not a fan.
I don't like no arms and a leg broken. It's too sad.
well, keep in mind, a lot of Greek and Roman sculptures and antiquities have that, but I agree,
Whoa.
Terry, with your assessment.
But we're
I
not
think
there.
that
And now I
the,
think
that's true. The dark color makes it seem very sad.
mhm. It's not a happy image.
I hear 3 no's.
No,
Okay,
Well, I like it. Is it possible to have I mean, it looks like nice art. Is there a clearer picture? It's really hard to tell what this looks like.
Let me.
John, can you Google for the artist, please?
Yes, I will use an unnamed search engine.
DuckDuckGo.
Oh, wrong name.
I had to turn off my other computer because I was having bad internet. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see if I can find one. Maybe.
My apologies, gang. I have to sign off for another meeting.
That's okay. We're gonna pick something for the council chambers in your absence.
That's probably a really good idea. Thank you all.
Thank you for showing up.
Bye.
bye.
So it's
So,
probably like that one in the back, you know, if you look at the one on the left, it's probably like, it looks like the one in the back.
Yeah,
And it is, yeah,
dark.
Yeah, it's kind of like apocalyptic to me almost, or I don't know. Yeah, like skeletal.
well, it's like a clay image, but actually in metal. What else does he have? Can you just scroll down real quick?
I
see some
do like
other-
the one in the front on that image, but I think it's probably not appropriate for the city.
I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know which of these are actually his pieces or not.
Yeah, just the ones he's standing next to, probably.
I like
Yeah.
the Hearst Castle one.
Maybe we should keep moving because otherwise we're gonna be here all night.
Yeah,
I'll vote no.
Okay.
I
I'll
vote
vote
no.
no.
I don't, it's too sad.
yeah, I think no.
Okay. Next piece is entitled Bubbles.
I like this one.
I like the title.
I did too. I like it.
My only concern is it's just that it's small. It's only 4 feet tall, but I liked it.
Coated steel. It's
Okay.
happy, it's moving.
I hear 3
I liked it.
yeses.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm a no.
I'm a yes.
Terry is a bubble hater.
I think I heard 4 yeses so far and 1 no. Is that about
Sounds
right?
right. Janet, did you have a comment?
No, I liked it. I liked it. Thank you.
Dana,
It's
did you?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It might go nicely. Maybe we can put it together with the sea turtle. Because this water theme, they might go well together.
Okay.
That could be fun.
Next one is Begin Again.
Too fragile.
I know.
Too
I think these are
fragile.
so cool, but too fragile.
Porcelain clay. No.
Is there, do you think there's not any place that we could put it where it would be protected? And I mean, it's gorgeous. It reminds me of Cholula.
Yeah.
Can you page up slightly, John? How tall were those pieces? They are
3 feet.
only 3 feet tall. Yeah, I really do like these, but I think they're too delicate.
Okay.
They're porcelain, yeah.
Next one is Oil on Canvas.
Let's keep going.
That would be nice in the council chambers. That would be, the vineyard one would be nice in the council chambers too.
But also notice that the price is $960, which
Yeah.
is less than our stipend,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Next is,
Fish.
I guess, is as good as mine.
This one, it was hard to see. Could you Google for the artist?
Yes.
I'm sorry, not Google, use an unnamed, unbranded search engine.
Rhymes with Google.
Oh, look at that.
What's the name of it? It's
Cubo,
Whoa.
not a tetrahedron, but
Dahedron.
definitely not, there's not an image of it.
Looks big, 5 feet by 5 by 5. Oh,
yeah, it's almost,
If you scroll down a little bit, John, that it looked like that bottom one, you could kind of see what it looked like. Oh, no, sorry, too far.
This
Sorry,
one?
that one, yeah.
is it climbable for the kids to go in those holes, those areas? I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
look this up.
Would it-
I wasn't a fan to begin with. so-
Yeah, I'm not I wasn't a fan on that one.
In one image, it was put up high, which would be safer and maybe would give it more personality or something. It would look
Well,
better
yeah,
if high.
we have to also think about what kind of base it comes on and what kind of base we would, if something like that, we'd probably have to manufacture the base, which would add to the
Right,
cost.
right.
So John, I think we heard 2 no's.
Figured out what it means. So octahedron means a solid figure having 8 faces. And I think cube is the first part because it's made out of cubes. Just FYI. And I'm a no.
Okay. That's 3 no's.
I know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Down.
But we all learned something new today.
Yes.
Or you
What
know.
octahedron means?
Next piece. Looks like it's a printed
Bless you.
Yeah, let's keep
acrylic
going.
paint. Okay. Okay. Next one is chat.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I like to chat.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
A
Let me
tier
see if I can-
2.
And it's mounted high. That's good. You can talk with it.
Um,
Can we see a clearer picture?
I know it's really pixelated.
yeah, let's look at it through a browser.
Not finding it.
Well,
very
can you add the
quickly.
word sculpture to your search? And if you actually go down on that page that you just had, I found it as well.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
I don't think it's this one, but it looks
I think it's
similar.
the one.
It's the one with her
There's-
picture. It's that one right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Which one?
Second
Second
row,
row,
second
Oh,
one
there it
in.
is.
left-hand
See
side.
it.
Yeah.
Right? This
Of
one.
course, it's going to be a small picture.
Oh, you can't enlarge, oh, you can't make it bigger? All right,
I'm trying.
okay.
Oh, from the UK. Art Parks UK.
No, you're not. Hi, gorgeous.
I think it's great.
I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
like it. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's mounted up high, I think. That makes it good too.
John, can you double check where the artist is located for the application?
Part of the issue is I think Cafe doesn't ask where they're located.
But in the United States.
Yeah, it's US, China, Thailand, India. But it doesn't say exactly where.
Well, we can say yes, and then if she says, oh, it's gonna cost you $10,000 to get there, we'll tell her no. Right?
Yeah. I'm looking, I'm gonna see if I can find a web page for her. John, do you want to take a vote in the meantime?
Well, I thought I heard at least 4.
Oh,
who
you know what?
said yes.
I Googled for her. She's actually in Denver,
Sweet.
so she isn't that far away.
Okay,
I'm going to be the one outlier and say I don't much care for the piece.
Oh, really?
I don't care for it either.
okay.
Yeah,
Heard 4. All right, so I think I hear 4 that are for it. Okay,
I like it.
next one is heebie-jeebie hypothesis.
88.
It just looks kind of like there's not much there.
mhm.
I'm a
And
no.
yeah,
Me too.
No,
All right,
no.
Keep going.
Okay.
How many more?
80 pages
There's a
worth.
lot.
So homage.
So it's
I don't think
ceramic.
that's weather resistant,
Yeah,
if I
um,
read it.
So as a ceramic artist, I'll mention she is a very famous ceramic artist, but it is, and it probably is weather resistant, but it would be, in my opinion, possibly too fragile if it's
And
outside.
it's too small. It's only 3 feet by 3 feet by,
So I think it's a no.
Can we, I'm sorry, but can we see, can I ask, can we see a better picture of it? You know, maybe it could be potentially an indoor. You know, we're slotting a bunch aside to maybe consider for indoors, so.
we don't have that many indoor places.
Well, but.
Well, we do
promote-
have the community center and we do have the eventual inside of the council chambers.
It's nice. It has a, you know, kind of a Middle American, South American feel. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's ceramic and it's not safe outdoors.
we're
with-
talking about indoors.
We're talking about
Oh, we're
indoors.
talking indoors. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, if the glass sculptures were as delicate and this one's indoors, I think it has the same issue.
Mhm.
I'm a no.
I'm a no.
Me too. I'm a no.
Are we talking indoors, outdoors?
I'm a no either way.
Okay, no, for me too.
I also like her work, Dana, but I'm worried that at this time it might be too delicate for outdoors. And I think we'll need to think about and we'll talk to John about future agenda items in a bit for the council chambers.
Okay.
Here's color.
Next one is seasonal rotation. And before you ask,
Yeah, let's try and get a better shot.
6 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet.
I like this. I thought it could go in a median somewhere in South Los Altos.
I'm a yes.
Good idea. Yeah,
Color, which is interesting too. We haven't had
Yeah.
color so far.
I agree.
And does it move? Or is it stationary?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the one on the, I was gonna say on the top row there.
so
Interlocking plywood. So it
the
has the
viewer,
trunk, so it is
does say-
the
it
piece.
says the viewer is able to stand in place and rotate through the seasons.
that's cool.
That just means that you have to look, you have to go around it and look at you can't rotate the actual unit. It's just saying that there's 4 seasons on it.
I think it's stationary.
Okay,
I
that,
think it's the one right there on the front row, third from the right.
yeah, this one. Yeah, I think it's safer if it's stationary.
I like it.
Me too.
Okay, I hear 2.
I like it. I like Janet's idea of putting it on a median.
That's
I'm kind of
three.
lukewarm on it. I could go either way.
I hear
Dana?
3 yeses and 1 lukewarm.
Yeah, I'm also kind of lukewarm. I could go either way.
Okay. Who have we not heard from?
Terry?
Yeah, no, I
Do
said
we
yeah.
have some Terry?
Terry was a yes. Jenna was a yes.
Yes.
Lucy, yes.
Lucy was a yes.
Janet?
Janet
Yes.
was a yes. Okay.
Okay.
4.
John, I'm glad you are taking notes on all this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just wait until we get to the end and you won't be happy with my notes. Um,
I love them.
next one is ruin.
I'm a no.
No.
No,
No,
no.
says nothing.
Okay. Next one, beloved.
No.
Yeah, it looks like it's too
doesn't
big
work.
now.
Canvas.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
acrylic canvas. It doesn't work.
Nope.
What's, it's a
And
paint,
just for the record, through Cafe last year, we got a lot of 2D work as well,
Huh.
even though I think we specified 3D.
is this a painting or is?
Maybe people don't know the difference between 2D and 3D.
I think, it's free for artists to submit, so they just submit to everything.
Ah, got it.
Okay. Next one, ashen.
I think we need a better shot of this.
Can we get close up? Can we get a close up look or no?
Yeah, he's working on it.
I also thought this was a little too dark for me.
Where is it here? Is it this one? This one?
I don't think it's this one in specific, but I think it's.
Yeah, it's
similar.
more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over on the top.
Um,
I'm not a fan.
this one.
Yeah, neither am I.
Hmm,
Read.
Okay, I have 3 no's.
no.
You know what? I'm looking, okay, if we're looking at this, it's kind of cool because the beginnings of it from, close to the ground are a tree. And then as you go up, it's the cutting down of the tree.
blocks.
Well, but it's creating furniture or something out of the tree. I mean, it's like a manufacturing process from the natural tree into what we use it for. And I'm not sure if that was his intent. I mean, maybe that was his intent or something else, but it's interesting.
What's it made of?
Probably would.
What's,
It's an ash,
looks like wood.
ash tree. It's an ash tree.
Is it made from ash tree wood?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
it's made from a tree.
Oh, it's very interesting. We have nothing like it.
Yeah, it's unusual and it's a conversation piece. I think, you can
Yeah.
interpret it and think about it. So I would find that an interesting thing to have in the city, in a park, where with other trees. And then what might notice, oh, is this a real tree? No, it's not. And then you have a conversation about it because it could look like it's next to other trees.
John,
do you-
would you like to go
Sure.
around again? Because I think Dana's got a good point.
So I heard Dana
He's
is a
made a good
yes.
argument.
Dana
I'm
is
a yes.
Lucy is a yes. Jenna?
Yeah, I agree that's something different. It is interesting. I just worry about how it will wear, like with raw wood. Yeah. No, I think
Probably
I like
treated.
it.
I'm
Okay.
sure it's treated, don't you think? The wood would be treated?
I would hope
Uh,
so.
Terry?
No,
Janet?
No.
Monica?
Yes.
So
I'm sure I'll get hate mail from 2 members.
Say it with
Okay.
gusto.
Okay, next piece is idealized artist.
Terracotta,
It's
also
terracotta,
terracotta.
which means clay, so let's go ahead and pass on
Right.
this one.
No.
yes, agreed.
Is there a member of the public
My
here with us?
gosh, low battery, I'm gonna,
Yeah, somebody is now called in
Mm.
on the phone. Next one, prayer booth.
No,
what is it?
it's like a little boost for people to pray.
Yeah,
I
that-
think we're
Like that
gonna
can
need a
get
better,
dangerous, right? Like. makes them
Excuse
pray.
me, I have to run for a minute, I have to charge my computer.
I do like this says artwork for sale, yes, then the value is 0. I'm kind of confused. John, could you see if we could get perhaps a better shot from the artist website?
I can I also ask that we pass on this one?
Sure.
Please?
I
Yeah.
agree. I said no.
Yeah, I'm not thinking it looks good.
Sure. That's
Oh, no.
What, so what,
Uh,
I'm trying to, what prayer booth instructions? Oh, you're just
It's-
supposed to pray there.
Yeah. It
Huh.
looks like they
Yeah, I
take
think
the
that this
artist
would
is taking the-
violate,
I think this
Our-
will make a
our
lot of people
guidelines.
mad.
Mhm.
this would
They
violate our
violate,
guidelines.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like a public phone, right? Because it looks like a
Yeah.
public telephone. I mean,
It looked like it was a public payphone or payphone
Yeah.
booth. Yeah.
and then you go in and you're like, what's this?
This is a no.
That's a no.
Okay.
Oh, is that a bra? What is that?
Yeah, it's a bra. It's a Leslie's bra.
I actually like the piece, but it's completely inappropriate for
I
our
do too.
city.
It's pretty.
Okay.
No,
No,
it's bad.
No,
Yeah.
we already have enough of those.
Yeah. I just feel like this it's like with the prayer booth too. It's just open for
Okay.
watchers.
How big is this?
this one is a little bit too small.
Yeah, it's too small.
That's 11 inches?
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's no good,
Also,
Let's
it's only
keep
worth
going.
500.
too small.
I know you guys want to move along. I just want to say one thing about the prayer booth. I mean, it's not really religious because it's pretty much for everybody. But I think the idea, I mean, maybe you already think that, but the idea is, and it's kind of funny, is when you go to a payphone, you call someone, but then you get to the payphone and it's really a prayer booth and you call God. Like I think it's kind of funny and interesting. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know that it's meant as a religious piece. It's just a modern, interesting piece that one could talk about. So
I think
I do,
the problem is we do have very strict guidelines, and I feel like somebody's gonna say that we didn't follow our guidelines if we
Oh,
if
okay.
we use that.
yeah,
That's the
I
problem.
agree with Terry, but Dana, I do like the idea of repurposing the telephone booth and, and also when you go to a telephone booth I think we're all old enough that we remember them. You were always hoping that the other person would pick up. So I think it's interesting, but I do agree that it violates our
okay, all right,
guidelines.
just wanted to get it out there. Okay.
I think it's hilarious, but I just don't think it'll work in our town.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, so the next set of entries is by Kirk Sees, and he is the artist who has
We already
created
have him.
Magnify that we're still waiting on.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that since we are supposed to get 3 of his pieces, we perhaps should skip on others.
I agree.
Yes,
Even though he has some very good and interesting pieces.
Yeah, I do.
But
like
I think we'd like to see delivery of the 3 that we picked more than a year ago first.
okay, got it.
But I like his pieces. I like his work.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that we were still waiting.
they're good
Yeah,
in
we
public
are.
spaces, they're
They're
really,
nice, they're colorful. they
yeah,
move.
and they are meant for a public space up there.
Yes, yes, he's definitely got his artistic finger on the pulse of what
Yeah.
looks good in a public space.
Right,
All right, we're still
And he's
going.
prolific too.
wow. Rachel Slick,
Okay, these are 4 feet tall.
It's 9 feet tall.
It's very
Although,
hard to
oh, it
gauge.
said like all of them were 4 feet in the, I thought it said in
Yeah.
the, right,
Well, this one says it's 9 feet.
Yeah,
okay.
What's it called? It's hard to really see what it's look like. What is it?
Very-
It's butterfly queen of the prairie.
I love butterflies, but it's,
It's just so hard to tell.
yeah.
By prayer.
John is gonna try and help it out on this.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a butterfly plan. I know that.
yeah, that's about all that I know too.
Mm,
ah,
Not finding it online.
Do you want to
think
see
it's
if she has a
fragile.
website that we could look at?
It looked very fragile.
it was made of steel, I think.
Is
It
it?
says steel.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah,
duty
it says it's
steel.
heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't-
stainless steel and
stainless
power,
steel.
stainless steel and powder coated metal.
Oh, okay.
John, can
It
you
also
go back
has,
to your,
she also has this piece.
That's cool.
well,
I like that.
Compass turtle.
I
How,
like the compass.
how 9 feet by 3 by 3?
I
Wow.
like the compass better than I like the butterfly.
Yeah,
me too.
Me too.
yeah, the butterfly, I like the title, but. Yeah,
John, can you see if you can go back to your search and just look for the title, the name of the artist and see if we can get, I'm gonna say it's her website.
mm, Not seeing a website from her,
No, I
From
see
the
an
artist.
Instagram.
which I will admit that I do not have Instagram.
John, how can you be
Looks
an
like-
art liaison?
Think maybe the
There's
artist has a
nothing
piece
wrong
on
with not
Facebook.
having Instagram.
Let me see if I can,
So it looks
find
like
anything here.
the artist has some work in Campbell.
Yeah, actually, I've seen that green one.
No. Well, I don't know that that's actually her piece.
her second piece I thought was more interesting than the
She
butterflies.
did interpretive panels. The Stoyanovich family, Park Union Avenue. Installed in December of 2011.
I think it's hard to vote on something we can't see.
All right. Wrong one.
What were we voting on, butterflies or the other one?
Either of them.
Hmm. How, okay, this is 6 feet by 6 feet. 1.5. It's more interesting than the butterflies.
Gosh.
Because it would be interesting to have that next to the turtle sculpture that we chose earlier.
This one, compass turtle. Is there a turtle on the back of it?
It's hard to tell.
Looks like a head and legs. on the other-
John,
Yeah, I
if,
would say, yeah.
Yeah, why does the compass have 5 directions? I don't know, what, shouldn't have 4 directions? What's the 5th? Does it
The
say?
description says there are 5, the 5th being center.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Um,
mythical stuff. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I like this one better than the butterflies. And I think it'll go nice near the other turtles. We'll have a turtle family.
I hear 2 yeses.
I'm still not getting the turtle part, but
Oh, in the darker red in the back is a turtle. It's at an angle. Do
Oh.
you see it there?
It's
yeah.
like this is the
Oh,
head,
I see.
the fin,
Oh,
fin,
oh, I see, I
fin,
see,
fin,
got it,
tail.
Yeah, the tail is there.
Got it.
Still hear
So
2
it's-
yeses.
Come on,
Sure, I'll go for it.
Yeah, I like it.
good.
Okay.
We're in.
Yeah,
Turtles,
I'm on the fence.
Yeah, I am too. It's,
the turtles in.
But can we request more information? Because I can't
Okay.
find a picture of it anywhere.
Okay, what would you like
Um,
me to ask?
A real photo, a good photo.
On the back side too. We need the both sides.
Maybe like a photo in the wild, you know? I mean, this is just like a,
She may not have done this yet. This might just be a rendering, so we would need a photo of something that's comparable as far as, you know, the fabric of the project or the,
Can I
Whether-
ask that, since there were 4 yeses, that John contact the artist and see if there's a photo that can be sent or more information, and then we re-examine this one at our next meeting?
Yep.
Mhm. Good idea.
Okay.
And was this Adrian's,
Yes.
John?
Yes.
So
this
we
is.
have 2 of Adrian's pieces. One was donated to the city. It's across from downtown. Is it Village Park next to Olympic Wannabes?
Mhm.
And the one that is on loan is on the corner of El Monte and Springer.
Yep.
That was installed a little under a year ago. So while I like his work, I feel like he is doubly represented in the city.
So you're saying we have enough of him?
He's a very nice guy and I like his work, but I feel like we already have a lot of his work. The one that John has up right now, this Joyful Rhythms, is very different from what he has. So if others feel that they like a piece like this, then I'll take back what I said.
I kind of like it because it's so colorful and cheerful.
Yeah.
And,
me-
and what I'm thinking, I'm thinking, I keep thinking about South Los Altos and, you know, I feel like we need to, you know, ramp it up and give them more color.
thank you, Janet.
Yeah,
Just my 2 cents.
I
So,
also like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
do
like
too.
it too. It's really playful and it's different.
I do too.
Okay, so I will eat my words and then I will also make a pitch. Then we used to have pieces, at least while I've been on this commission, at least 2 different pieces. John helped me. It's the corner of Edith and First, I believe, where we had those 3 circles. And we used to have, I think it was an egret or a stork there, and it was metal, and it just blended in with the redwoods. And then we got a colorful piece there. It had 3 components, and it really popped. So I would make a play for that corner.
Okay.
But I would say yes on this one.
Okay.
And he's in Santa Rosa, so he's close enough. He can make it down to do the installation. Hopefully, no problem.
Dancing birds.
Next one is Dancing Birds. Same artist. Oh. hold it.
It's hard to see what it is.
Some artist. I'm just saying no. I like the other one better.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. I'm not, it's hard to see what it is, but I like the color.
Okay.
So is it in or out?
I heard
We did,
3 at least that were no's.
good.
I'm no.
Well,
Okay.
I couldn't even tell what it looked like. I couldn't even see, so I can't even vote. I don't know what it looks like. So I didn't even see birds.
I like flying fish. That looks nice. How high is it? 9 feet?
9 feet.
That's good. I like
I
things.
I
that
like
fly.
this, but is it too close to the ones that we already have of his? Remember, we have 2 pieces of his already.
Yeah, I agree.
It's too similar to things we've already got, so that's why I'm a no.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, if it's between this and that the other one that was curved, that was 9 feet, that was.
Star, it was the star or the.
The
it was
star. I like this one better than that one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with Donna.
Yeah, yeah,
If we're
It's a-
gonna.
Yeah, Donna
choose-
makes a good, Dana, you make a very good point.
yeah. If we don't want two, this would be preferable.
Again,
Okay.
it's just so hard to
But-
see. what
But
it
yeah,
is.
when it says flying fish, it looks more like flying flowers to me.
Yeah, flying
Stars.
leaves.
The pictures are just very blurry. Adrian there. Oh, that's nice.
That's flying fish, I think.
Well, it says, yeah, well. Color and form. Wish we could see a little better too, but it,
I know, we can't
Yeah.
get them close up. That's the problem. Here we go. Is
yeah,
this the one now?
it looks good. I like it.
Disappeared. Oh,
Let's see here.
Wait, this is the same artist that did Cosmic Bliss, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
The red
So,
one in the Lincoln Park.
So you can actually see that he's got one of his pictures is in Los Altos,
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, yeah.
right there.
yeah, I mean,
And that was donated to the city recently.
No,
I
Oh.
similar.
Oh, is it this? I thought that one was donated to the city, not this one, the other one that he's.
the
got
other
the
one
picture.
was donated. This one
Yes, right there.
was donated to the city.
The one next to Olympic wannabes.
mhm. So how many pieces do we have of his?
There's
Two.
two.
This
We
would,
own one and one is on loan.
and then this would be the third one?
Correct. Well, and
Well-
also the blocks, we like the blocks as well,
Yeah.
so that would be
Oh.
4.
I mean, I would still choose the blocks over.
I
the-
would choose the blocks just because.
We
the other-
chose the blocks, we've chosen.
way
Yeah, but it's the
different.
same artist, so we don't want to keep choosing
Right.
from the same artist.
The blocks look so different from the other 2 that we have.
Right,
Okay.
But I believe it was Dana who said that if we had to choose between the shooting star, the flying star versus the fish, do we like this better than,
No,
Yeah.
because they're different
Fish.
artists. I think we
Yeah.
should give all the artists chances.
Well, but I guess, is that our intent or is it to put up art that we find intriguing, interesting, good conversations, pieces and beautiful? I mean, I didn't think our mission was to give all artists a chance. That's not,
I think our mission is to find pieces we like and,
I agree.
if
yes. And if it happens to be some repetitive, then I don't see why that's a problem. If someone makes mediocre art and someone else makes, I'm not speaking about specific artists, and someone makes elevated superior art, why wouldn't we choose the elevated superior art for our city? Even if it's.
I think if we wanted another piece that's similar to Cosmic Bliss by this artist, I would say that we have 2 pieces already of his in North Los Altos. We should put him in South Los Altos,
Oh,
or at
okay.
least just to kind of spread it out.
I agree. I mean, I have to say, every time I drive by Cosmic Bliss, it just makes me happy. I mean, it's just.
Oh,
it's
good.
moving, like, it's like
Wonderful.
cool. And I think, yeah, we could share it with South Los Altos, and it's sprinkled around.
Let me ask this then, John, we have a couple more of his pieces. We have Horoscope, which has a little bit more color than the Flying Fish one. That might be
for me.
little hard to see, but it looks like it has some color.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know if I see it in here.
Hmm.
I like that fire.
I do too.
I bet that's in front of the fire station.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't, unless it's this piece here. But it doesn't have names on any of this.
I would feel more comfortable if we had better photos. It's very hard to choose. It's very hard to see these, what they look like. I mean,
John, are you able
I'm
to log
struggling.
into Cafe right now and bring it up?
I can try.
Maybe.
Oh, cafe. No, I don't want to.
Because off Cafe, probably we can see the pictures better.
Maybe.
I think we have a guest. I just wanted to let you know, Monica.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, all right. It's just for,
Who's the
Next
guest?
agenda item.
And I'll remind everyone, I mean, we're almost done with this particular process, but we always have to be respectful, you know, to the artists and not, I should have said this at the beginning, not completely, if we don't like it, pay on the work. You can just say, like I say, yeah, it's not to my taste.
or just no.
Or no, yeah. Is Cafe not letting you in, John?
Well,
Or the pictures are so small that it doesn't help?
well, I have to remember my login.
Oh, that's the problem. That is like my worst problem. Like, oh my God, what's the password?
And it's always like, you're always a minute late for something when you're trying to figure it out. May I make a suggestion that maybe, while John is trying to figure out his login, we take, if everyone needs maybe a 5 to 10 minute bio break, if everyone needs a quick trip to the restroom, is anyone in need?
Yes.
How much longer do we have to go? More or less?
We have to finish this, and then we have 2 more agenda items.
Wow. Maybe
This
we,
is always traditionally the longest meeting we have every year.
Yes.
right.
I'm gonna suggest it's about 6:40, 6:42. Let's,
Oh,
John, is it okay for me to call a break?
Yep.
Okay, let's reconvene at like 6:50 and allow John time to try and get his login, and if everyone needs to grab a glass of water or
thank you.
do what they need to do, and we'll be back in about 6 to 8 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay. You could bring, thank you, John. If you could bring Cafe up and we'll take a look.
Okay. We should have done this a while
Oh,
ago.
so much better. Thank you.
So this is horoscope.
Dana, is this better for you?
Yeah, it's better. It looks completely different than what I thought it was. I thought we were looking at the flying fish.
Okay. We can look
Oh.
at flying fish.
Oh. Was that another? Okay, I don't remember that. Yeah, let's look at these.
I believe this is flying fish.
Yeah, and then there was another one too.
Mhm.
The one underneath it. Yeah.
Oh, the
just
detail?
picture.
Oh.
Picture.
Oh, the picture. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's this
You just
one.
go back. Look at your back button. Yeah. That looks interesting. That's different than the first one. Isn't it? Is it the same one?
This is the same.
There was, yeah.
It's calling it flying fish. It looks like flowers.
Yeah, it looks like a different sculpture. Is it the same?
It does.
It's-
I like this. I think the second one, this one seems to have,
Are these are the 2 different ones. One has petals and one doesn't. Am I
He's
correct?
saying it's the same one.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I'm perplexed also. Let's perhaps look at the rest that he had sent in from this point onwards. And also go back and look at the block, the one that looked like it was made out of blocks.
Okay.
But
Well,
we'll do that last, perhaps.
Let me. Okay. So this is the blocks.
Oh. Yeah, that's nice.
Everyone
Okay.
is still happy with this
Yeah, I
one?
think we voted on this, didn't?
I know, but now we can actually really see it.
Right, right. Very nice.
Okay.
Do kids
And
play around these wooden block things?
I'm sure they will.
Yes. Have they, we have others would like it, and would it hurt them? Or would they hurt it? I mean, the paint and so on. Ah. Oh, we couldn't see this one. Is this correct? That's
Oh, this is
ply.
a
Correct.
bench.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Did everybody know this was a bench?
No, I couldn't tell from before, and it does look very different from his other work that we've
Yeah.
seen.
Mhm.
Monica, could this be something for Woodland Library?
Dear John.
Bench?
With what? The library, you said?
Yes, yes, that's a good idea.
Mhm. It's beautiful.
And John, there was another, see, we were gonna pass on it. We have to see
Okay, you know,
it.
it was me, well, yeah, you're right, we were gonna pass and it was my statement about we already had some of his work, so I am eating crow right now.
No, it was no blame. It's just, I was just saying, okay, but there were two pictures, John. Can we see both
Oh.
of them? You know, there were two pictures. I wasn't sure if they're two different
Maybe.
pieces
Yep.
or if are they both benches or are they just different?
I think it's like.
I think
per
it's the same
submission.
one. It's just
Yeah.
the back. It's just the other side. The
Oh,
other
cool.
view of the other
Right,
side.
so it's a double-sided bench.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is this the one you showed earlier and we couldn't see clearly?
Yes.
Correct,
One of
it
them, yeah.
says it's 6 feet
Okay.
high, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet deep. So it looks
I
like
like
people
it.
could sit on both sides.
I think it's beautiful. It's whimsical. It moves. It has space. I like it. Are we voting on this?
John, would you like to take a vote? Now that we can
Sure.
see it?
Sure. So I think I heard Lucy was a yes.
Yes.
Dana,
Yes, I like it.
Terry,
I like it. My only concern is having so many multiple of the same artist.
okay. Jenna,
I share Terry's concern, but I think that this is a lot, it's different than his other works. I wouldn't equate this with them. I mean, I wouldn't make the association. And I think it might be perfect for a Woodland Library. So yes.
okay.
Good.
Monica,
I'm going to second or third what both Jenna and Terry said, that I do have concerns having too much work by one artist, but I think this is so different from what we already have. I'm a yes.
Mhm.
okay. And Janet?
She
Yeah.
might have lost internet because I lost internet for a second, but it's back.
I'm here if you can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
okay. All right. Did you want to look at his other two pieces?
The wood one?
Yes, please.
No, not the wood one, the
Flying fish?
flying fish and the horoscope. This is the flying fish.
Mhm.
I'm
One.
not as convinced with this one.
Mhm.
So I hear one no.
This shows one view. Can we see the other view? It looks so different if it's
I'm a
the
no.
same one.
I'm a no, John.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Can you click on the arrow, John, that's right there on the right-hand side?
Well,
Does it-
yeah, all of your pictures are in the way and my computer is frozen.
Oh,
So let
It's the
me,
internet.
Yeah,
it is, let me see if I can't do it this way. It's this one, right?
Mhm. Yeah, see, it looks so different. I vote no.
I agree with Lucy. I can't see where that flower comes in based on the previous picture, and